Do not attempt the techniques you are about to see without consulting a professional. On this episode of The Dog Whisperer.
The first time Tara got a hold of one of the puppies, she got her leg.
Then the bigger they got, the more Tara wanted them. She wants them dead.
The first day we put her in the car and she was drooling, we thought maybe she was just afraid.
But it has not gone away. Looks like a river.
A lake.
A flood. Oh, yeah.
We've been trying to do all the things Caesar recommended, and he doesn't jump up on me as much. But I thought that this would really help him being out here.
When good dogs go bad, there's one man who's their best friend. Cesar Millan.
No dog is too much for me to handle. I rehabilitate dogs, I train people. I am the Dog Whisperer.
I'm a real dog lover, and I've had probably 16 dogs in my life, or 18, something like that. And I remember every one of them.
Now 65, Linda Graham relies on her dogs for daily companionship. In recent years, Linda rescued Tara, a retriever mix that provided comfort and support when Linda's husband was dying.
She's a real buddy, and she sleeps on the bed with me.
Before her husband's death, Linda thought about bringing another dog into her life.
It seems like time passes so quickly, and big dogs don't live as long as small dogs. And my father had a wire-haired fox terrier, a male, years ago that I just really loved. And so I thought, well, the next dog I get, I'm going to get a small one.
Not just one, Linda bought 2 wire-haired fox terriers from the same litter.
Because I wanted the 2 to grow up together. And I've heard that I should have gotten a male and a female, because females fight so much.
I worry about her all the time. I mean, because she just is so stressed all the time. Wait! I'll be talking to her on the phone, and they start barking, and you can't carry on any type of conversation with her.
Linda faces more than 2 terriers wreaking havoc. Now Tara attacks the terriers whenever she gets the chance.
The bigger they got, the more Tara wanted them. She wants them dead, in my opinion.
The first time Tara got a hold of one of the puppies, it was Mandy. She got her leg, and I had to take her in for surgery. 4 other times she's gotten Molly. Molly's a little slower. And the last time she had her jaws around her waist, just really tight with her jaws, and Molly was squealing it sounded like a pig.
In order to keep Tara from terrorizing her terriers, Linda devised a complicated strategy that keeps the smaller dogs protected by a variety of cages and doors.
Go out.
In the morning, she gets up and she'll put the puppies outside and keep Tara locked in here. And then she'll have to bring one puppy in and put him in the cage in the other room. And then she'll have to go get the other puppy and make sure Tara's nowhere around. And all day long, it's the same thing.
I'd like for him to just be able to come and go. But it's terrible. And then I feel guilty because they're caged up, and I'd be barking too if I was caged up. For the most part, I'm like a prisoner, and I want the 3 of them to get along. I want to be able to walk all 3 of them together so that, I can walk them more. It's like my children. If they misbehaved, I wouldn't get rid of them. So that's why I called Caesar. I'm hoping he'll help me be a pack leader.
Many of Caesar's clients call for help because they can't keep peace among the dogs in their home. His first goal is to uncover the root cause of the problem, and that usually means getting a little history from the owners.
Tara would go over and sniff them, and she started like that and looking like she was going after a rabbit or a squirrel or something like that. And at that time, any sane person would have taken them back to the breeder, but I thought she'd grow out of it.
What does she do now?
The main thing is she wants to eat the puppies.
So you have learned to live with it.
Yes. And either one of them can sit on my lap or walk around the yard or anything with me, but you get both of them out there, and they just are fighting to the death almost, it looks like.
This is the terriers.
The terriers, my whole life,
So they have spent a lot of time in the crate.
their whole life, and they're
Yeah.
almost 4.
Yeah. So they're pretty much like you know, cut up into these walls. You're behind walls
All the time.
all the time. So your
At
dogs are
night-
doing the same thing.
So,
So in order for you to free all of them, you have to free yourself, right? Because you're not free. So this
No.
is what you're teaching.
right.
Let's live here, but let's don't feel free.
Right.
You are the weakest link
I know.
in this pack.
And the puppies will just bark and bark.
They're
and
not
bark
puppies
and bark and
anymore.
bark.
You see?
I guess I say that because they're little and she's big. So they just bark and bark and bark, and then I do a lot of yelling, and then I feel bad. I've even been thinking about getting another dog, thinking maybe it'll help be a go-between.
I know. The only dog you can get and bring balance will be me. You can't get another dog.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? This is a case where a woman feels lonely. So you start collecting dogs or collecting cats or anything that can fulfill that empty space, but doesn't mean you know how to fulfill their needs. So there were two different things that I was experiencing, the loneliness and being trapped with all this love. So it becomes this poison. Right now, comes to Mrs. State, nothing bad going on, not bad energy, no fixation. See, looking but not fixated, nothing bad.
Caesar asked to meet Tara, Molly, and Mandy alone to see what their behavior reveals to him.
Touch. Stopping the excitement, this can trigger a dog to attack. Hey. So I'm not focusing on this one as much. They're not all gonna go, hey. What you see, popcorns. Fox Terrier popcorns. And that triggers any dog to want to go and calm them down. And that could be the motive of her going after them because there's excessive amount of excitement. So it's the nature of a dog that has been in this environment first, plus the lack of social behavior to go and try to dominate, but she takes it to another level. So before we put them together, we have to make sure these two bouncy Fox Terriers become a little bit more calm. So she sees that I'm taking control of them, and she doesn't have to. Once I was in this living room, I saw a treadmill. Have they ever been on the treadmill?
No, I thought about it.
So there he is. The treadmill drains unwanted energy. Everything in the environment causes the wrong reaction, so I want the environment to start helping to create a positive reaction. That's right. So can I use you right here? There you go, stay right there, yeah.
Caesar assigns a crew member to watch Tara so he could focus on Molly and Mandy at the treadmill.
This is more psychological for her right now. This is more physical for them because she's so used to see them under stress and attack them. So we have to be very careful right now. Her whole demeanor changed completely. She's tense. She's tense about their behavior. Shh. This is what we want. This is ignoring submission. That's better. There is a lot of seniors out there that they need somebody that tells them how to control their beloved dogs, because that's all they have. It's very obvious to me, you know, that she feels complete with her pack. This is a family. But when they get a younger dog, when they get an active dog, they need a support system. So they're gonna try to focus on, don't focus with that energy. You're a little concerned. Why?
I guess I don't think I'm concerned. I'm surprised.
A surprise? But you look tense. Like, can you get surprised, like relaxed surprise? Yeah, that one, like that kind of surprise. Yeah.
So how did you keep her over here with that?
Oh, actually, she was much easier than the Fox Terriers because she has this Labrador side of her, right? This is more hunters. You know, this is go and kill the animal. This just go and retrieve the animal that is dead. But she started actually becoming more focused. Like, see the whole licking? And then looking very intensively. At the moment that she have to learn to not look at them with those eyes.
Right.
Because those eyes means bite.
Right.
You follow?
Yeah.
So what I'm helping you to see is that whatever happened in the past is truth. But you can create something different today.
Linda's daughter Becky now joins them as Caesar asks Linda to attempt the exercise of taking her dogs out of their cage and onto the treadmill.
Yeah. Like she have to stay within that line. Otherwise, what she can do is she can start getting closer and closer. We're not asking for an impossible.
Stay.
Nice. Shh. There you go. You go on the treadmill. Nice. There you go. Then you step out.
Okay.
No, but he was looking at you. She was looking at you. So
Okay.
you know the look, right?
Yes.
Yes. But you know what I'm liking? That you're maintaining the same energy. You're not getting up here and you're not getting up here. You're staying steady. That's good. You just haven't seen this look lately.
Right.
See, this is a relaxed, submissive look. So I kept Miss Linda, you know, in a state that you stay calm, you stay relaxed, you stay balanced, you stay assertive. Come on. The power of imagining chaos, of actually creating things that is not real, that's very powerful. And only humans can do it. This is normal?
Oh, it's because Tara's here. She's scared of Tara.
So I needed to make sure Miss Linda does not focus on that world. She focus on in the moment world and the instinctual world. There you go. Very good, ma'am. Yes, keep your, there you go. Don't let him get distracted. Very good. Put your shoulders a little up and the head, that's right, that's better. And slowly, 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 I saw that she had great skills pulling that leash.
I can do it.
You know, making the corrections at the right time, the right intensity. So I make sure that the Fox Terriers were in a better state before I gave her to her. And in my mind, it was already a done deal that she was gonna walk the three girls without her thinking about walking the three girls, just more like enjoying and walking my three girls for the first time in my life. Focus in how good it feels, but you are doing it. I'm supporting that you can do it. That's all I'm doing, but you're walking three dogs.
It felt amazing to be able to walk all three dogs together. I never thought I could do it.
Despite Linda's success on the walk, Caesar is concerned about her long-term ability to handle all three dogs.
If you are an older man or woman, take in consideration, are you gonna get any type of help? Unfortunately, the reality is that Becky can't come here as often as Miss Linda needed. Dog walkers will be an asset to her, you know, will be a great investment. And eventually maybe a dog trainer, you know, for her to keep growing. Okay. Right now, they just can do whatever they want. As long as they don't chew on the plants, they don't dig holes, they can come and climb on me, all that stuff, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Right? So she have to see them in that excited state and be okay with it.
Do you think they'll ever be able to run around together? Because in honesty, I don't think she will ever be able to let them together.
But if she can calm them down to another level, she can be a little bit more relaxed. Becky said, you know, I think the best thing is for us to find this dog's home.
And the way I see it is she has more of a bond with her
I've never been able to
than
bond
with
with him.
these guys.
The reality is, this is way too much energy for your style of life.
If I'm going to work with him, but if it doesn't work out and I have you place him, and I got another dog that was more compatible with her.
We help you to find the right dog better.
I don't want to give him up, but I feel like I might have to, because I don't know if I can do everything that I need to do.
Because in her mind she feels that she's letting them down, she's abandoning them, and she is not being a good human being. I think it would be ideal that she at least help them to accomplish a different state. This is a big step, don't you think, for you? Just to be here with the three of them. Yes, one is off the leash, but they're not trying to kill each other.
Right.
There is no tension, there is no fear. Exactly. That is, to me, a completion.
I think my life is going to be great whichever way I go, whether I place them. I'm glad he used those words rather than giving them up, because I don't want to feel like a failure. No.
For now, Linda decides to continue working with her dogs, and though she still faces a difficult decision, she has the comfort of knowing that Caesar will help find a good home for her terriers.
I don't want to leave her feeling sad. When we help people to place their dogs or to take a dog from us, you know, there have to be a completion that they say, I did what I could, and I'm happy with it.
We've always had cats. I grew up in a cat family. Love animals.
Chris and Karina Siegel have assembled an impressive menagerie in their San Diego residence, but no animal-loving home can be complete without a family dog.
And then Rojo came, who's an awesome dog. Rojo is a big, gentle bear when he wants to be. He thinks he's a 20-pound dog, but he's 110. And because we both work, I was thinking Rojo needs a buddy to hang out with.
The solution came from just south of the border.
Well, my parents foster dogs from Baja Animal Sanctuary. It's a no-kill shelter that's right over the border in Rosarito, Mexico. And my mother had mentioned she brought this dog, and she was a female dog, very sweet, but she was afraid of everybody. But she loved other dogs. I went over there, and I saw her, and I fell in love. I saw her face.
Once I saw Olive and saw how cute she was and how sad she was, I wanted to help the dog.
I knew that we were going to have issues with her and things that we would have to help her overcome. But I figured this dog needs a home. The first day we put her in the car and she was drooling, we thought maybe she was just afraid. She didn't know us that well.
And I thought maybe it would go away, but it has not gone away.
The drool just magnifies, and it pools the entire back of the car.
It's like a river.
The lake.
The flood. Oh, yeah. So she got the left side, she got the floor, she got the right side, the walls, and let's not forget the back right door there.
The vet said nothing's wrong with her. She's just, it's the fear that overcomes every other action she has.
She never gets violent, but she's very shy of new people. She'll run around and like a mad woman, drooling sometimes. Rojo absolutely loves going for rides in the car. I have my little Austin Healey he loves to ride in, loves it, but Olive is terrified of vehicles. I've tried to make it a positive thing. She won't jump in the car. Ollie. Rojo will jump in the car, no problem, but I have to physically pick up Olive and put her in. It never turns into a positive, happy thing.
We thought putting the air conditioning on her would help. That didn't help. Putting treats, trying to get her to get into the car with treats, that didn't help. Watching Rojo get in the car, she would follow his lead. It doesn't matter.
Let's take a look.
But once Olive reaches her destination, the drool and fear wash away, and she becomes a happy dog.
She has a great time. She's a completely different dog. She runs around, she plays with the other dogs, but it's just getting in the car, out of the car, back in the car is the issue.
It's sad. I wanted her to jump into the back of the car and go for a ride and enjoy it and not be so scared and live a happier life. I need help. I need help, Caesar.
Caesar knows that fear is a powerful stimulus for behaviors like excessive drooling. His objective, to unring the Pavlovian bell of the car as the trigger for Olive's faucet of fears.
So how can I help you?
Honey?
Well, we have a dog that's extremely fearful
Okay.
of people, of cars, almost everything except us.
All the stimulus is making her a little crazy right now.
Okay. How many objects or things does she runs away from? And which one is the most intense?
The car is the most intense.
Yeah, she won't get into the car.
Oh.
I have to lift her up to get her into it.
And once she's in the car, she drools excessively, not a little drop, but where the whole back of the car is a complete lake. That's not an exaggeration.
So you don't have to go to Baja. Just come back of your car.
exactly. And we take our other dog to the park. We take him to the beach.
Yeah, I have a little Austin Healey that Rojo loves.
That's a big part of our weekends, taking the dogs out. But she got in the car and she just started drooling. And that's something, it has not gotten better. When she's at the park, she's fine. We would think she would know
Like
she's going to the
Jekyll and
park. We don't take her any other place. We're not taking her to a bad place.
So that's the part
Right.
that I'm going to help you with.
I mean, dogs love the car. Dogs love going places.
It's like the leash. They love the leash.
Leash.
Because the association of it.
Right.
Let's go.
All right.
Roach, you can come too. If the energy is not good, it's best not to have the owner, you know. But in this situation, I wanted Chris and Karina to join me because they were in a very nice, happy-go-lucky state, relax, in the moment. So I need that help.
Olive. Hey, girl.
There we go. Just step back, don't move. So she's been this way for a while.
Yes.
Once she knows you,
Yeah.
she'll go right up to you.
Yeah.
She's a puppy dog, you know, she'll
Yeah.
get in your lap.
Yeah.
But it's that initial thing, no way.
So she came in, she looked. The best thing to do is just move away. Don't wait for her, because that would take a long time for her, especially in this case. Let her see, smell, and then walk away. So that creates this,
Yes.
you know. And
Curiosity.
stare there. They're looking at me, and I'm scared.
Right. When we do have people come in, the thing that kind of gets my anxiety up is because
Yeah.
they look at her and they try to say, hello,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah.
And she freaks out.
Yeah, yeah.
And I try to tell them, no touch,
No talk,
no eye contact.
Yes. We're not getting into her space. We're not increasing her fear. So she goes back and forth. She's not over there.
Right.
So that's a plus. All right, so can I see you put her on the leash? Can you go over there and put her on the leash?
Hey, Olive, come here, girl. Can you sit? Hey. Much easier when you're all not here. Can you sit?
Sure.
Good.
No, pet under.
Under?
Under.
Under?
Yeah. There we go. See how you hire them? You see it?
Yeah.
So you want her to feel proud of what she did.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay. So I asked Chris, how do you feel right now?
I'm a little tense.
See,
Because I'm not doing what I normally do.
Okay, so what do you normally do?
I make her sit,
Uh-huh.
but we're having trouble making her sit right now.
Right. If he's tense, how can she trust the situation, right? When she was already fearful. But the good thing is he caught himself being tense and relaxed and went back to the happy-go-lucky guy that he is. So that's perfect. That's the energy you want. Well, before you push it down, take the tail down, and then push the bottom.
Sit, girl?
See, when you take the tail between her legs, the brain automatically relaxes. It's a way of forcing the brain to relax.
Yeah.
It's like when somebody touches a certain part of your body, and you just automatically go into
Relax.
relaxation. Yeah. There you go. See, the expression is different.
A little scared.
But she's in the circle.
Yeah.
The key is patience, is to wait for her. And she did join us when she felt comfortable. But we're not used to waiting as a society. That's the whole thing. It's let's move on, let's go to the next thing instead of waiting, letting things take its course.
In order to build Olive's trust, Caesar asks members of the film crew to walk around her, taking care to observe the no touch, no talk, no eye contact rule.
The leash will give you access for her not to flight, but just the fact that people can be around, no touch, no talk, no eye contact, that gives her, hey, they didn't look at me, they didn't touch, they want nothing to do with me. That's what I need. I want people to have nothing to do with me. I'm not ready yet.
Right.
Now, you can definitely come and grab the tail and take it out, so both of you guys can participate.
Put your tail up.
That's Karina, you know her.
This is a much better way of looking, see it?
She's
More relaxed, yeah. So now I can look. But earlier, when she was a little concerned, me looking would intensify her concern.
When Caesar said, let's go out to the street, I was initially scared because that's where she had a really bad episode one night, and instantly I got tense.
What would it trigger on the behavior that you don't like?
If we see a stranger,
Okay.
and she might try to, you know, flight. She might squirm
So
on you.
what
If
can
we
we
go
do?
that way, there's
Okay.
lots of people out.
All right. And so we went 2-3 blocks away from here. Very mild symptoms. And my whole time I was having a conversation with Chris and Karina, not paying attention to Olive.
She's scared, but she's not wigging.
Because of that, she can take the challenge. This is what she needs, really. For her to deal with the environment, and nobody gives any more energy than what she already has. At the moment she starts seeing people, she starts getting a little resistant to move forward. But remember, they don't go to these places. So, hey, this is an unusual place for me to be in. But now I'm led by a different energy. At that time, I said, okay, we have to have the car open and ready because she has an issue with the car. She doesn't want to be part of it. So I needed to make sure her mind was in a very forward mode, and then keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, and just go inside the car. Just the fact that she put her 2 feet on the bumper, that told me, okay, so she's not against the car. She was against more of the way she went into the car. So, okay, how can I help her to feel invited to go into the car? So, you know, steps.
Wow.
This time what I did is I grab a little bit, and then I put her feet here, and then she finished.
She did.
Right? If I just do the whole thing, she never did anything.
That's what I've been doing.
So you have to create a negative, a positive.
On this hot summer day, Caesar uses water to soothe and refresh Olive. This also helps to lower her anxiety.
Wet the muscle.
You wet the muscle.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Good job.
You don't do it too fast. You wait until the tail relaxes.
Before Caesar arrived this morning, I looked at my wife. I said, honey, I don't think he's going to be able to make anything happen. I think that she's not going to get in the truck. And it happened.
Quickly, too.
She liked the step.
Oh, my Lord.
She liked the step. Right?
Wow.
See, this is not drooling from the anxiety. This is just hot. She's hot.
Yeah.
So that would be a time for you to bring her out, invite her out. There, see, there you go. You notice that when I went and reached the leash, she moved forward.
Right.
She didn't back away. So I'm already becoming a positive association as far as she's concerned.
You're in with her.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gaining her trust.
Yep.
This is not about respect. This is about trust. So the respect comes later.
If I could have done a backflip, I would have, because I was floored. I couldn't believe it.
Nice.
Holy.
Yeah. Today, they saw a way that this can be done, so they can finish their trust relationship. And eventually, she just jump into the car. It's not that she can't jump.
Oh, my God.
That's good. That was really good. Very good. Very good. Perfect time to give affection.
Go for a spin?
So then that was the association. Car means calm submission. Car today doesn't mean frustration, trapped, scared. Breathing fast, yes, but not drooling. So now we're gonna make it a little bit more comfortable for her in there with a wet towel. There we go.
Wow.
Any hot dog would appreciate a wet floor. See the expression? Cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
That was the association that I wanted to create. This is a place where you become calm, submissive, and cool down. How's that?
People have told us she may never change. You have to accept that about her.
now
And we accepted it.
She's changed.
But she has changed.
Yeah.
And we've changed to help her.
Close the door.
I know what to do now. Don't you feel ready? I think Olive's going to be a happy, healthy dog. We were excluding her from fun activities because of the car, and now I don't have to exclude her, so it's a wonderful feeling.
1 year ago, Rottweiler Shepherd mix Dexter terrorized his Chicago neighborhood and battered and bruised his owner Mary Jane Duffy so badly that she finally contacted Caesar for help.
There are a lot of things that trigger his behavior. It's dogs, skateboards, people on bikes. I tried to correct him, and it got to the point where he was biting me.
When Caesar first worked with them, he discovered an anxious, dominant Dexter easily overpowered a very fearful Mary Jane.
When I pass the leash to Mary Jane, Dexter immediately senses the hesitation. They have to feel it.
You know, here Caesar saying project this positive energy, and I just kept thinking, he's gonna bite me.
You're hesitating when you move. He can't follow soft energy.
Even though Mary Jane couldn't control her dog, Caesar was impressed by her determination.
That's right, come on. That's right. That's it. She just stayed right there the whole time. Dexter kept pushing in the buttons, but she didn't give up on him. Hey, nope. Nope. Hey, it was courage in that woman. So I told her, look, we're not gonna run away, we're not gonna hide, we're gonna face the problem.
When Caesar returned for a follow-up visit, he employed bikes, skateboards, and neighborhood kids to assist with Dexter's rehabilitation. But ultimately, Mary Jane needed to change her own energy in order to achieve her goal of a calm, obedient dog.
It's all yours.
Thanks.
He's tired now.
Yeah. He's like, wait, where are you going?
Wait, take me to LA.
I know.
Hey.
1 year later, Dexter's wish comes true. He's headed to Los Angeles. Mary Jane brings Dexter to the Dog Psychology Center so they can both get a refresher course, but this time with the added benefit of Caesar's pack.
We've been working with Dexter, trying to do all the things Caesar recommended. He has shown progress. He won't spin around, and he doesn't jump up on me as much, but some days are better than others. I think that one thing that's really nice about the Psychology Center is this exposure of the dog to the pack and the pack mentality, and how that's a really healing thing. So that's why I called, and also just having some kind of reinforcement is really nice, because what Caesar teaches is simple in a way, but it's also very difficult to just completely change your mindset.
I get to meet you today, huh?
Mary Jane's boyfriend Shiro was out of the country when Caesar first worked with Dexter. Shiro joins Mary Jane on this trip to get some first-hand guidance.
The days that he spends with us. Hey! Hey. Now remember, this can be created by an unstable person, or this can be created by an unstable dog. That is very unstable. So as you saw, it went into a attacking mode. A ripple effect. They're not rationalizing, they're just reacting to the energy that is close to the environment.
Even though we've been working on this, it's hard to not go to the same place. And I knew there was all these other dogs, and I was nervous, and I'm sure I transferred that energy to Dexter.
So you saw the reaction that he created right away?
Yes.
All right, so the switch of the leash is very important. You saw as soon as another human took the leash, the energy changed, right?
Yeah.
So we haven't seen each other in a long time. So you stay right here, just good thoughts.
Caesar plans to have Dexter stay at the center for 4 days to learn the proper rules, boundaries, and limitations necessary to become a calm, submissive pack member. Dexter's initial encounter with the pack is critical.
Now observe the tail. The tail is not between the legs, so please don't feel sorry about it. You just don't know how to behave, how to react to the situation. We know he has a friend at home. Look at that, beautiful. Love that energy, love the ears back. Welcome to LA, my friend. We got great weather, great pack. We have a pool over there. We have a massage area over there, which you will eventually enjoy. But more than anything, this is your state of mind here. All dogs should live in that state of mind. Don't you think, Dexter?
Caesar decides to introduce Dexter one dog at a time, beginning with a female chocolate lab named Coco.
He's uncertain, but at the same time, he wants to meet. So he's unsure, and that comes from the lack of experience. Now, I didn't just let the dog go. I waited until he was in that state. Look at that. That's a better state. Now, see, that's a mind that is moving forward. Beautiful. Now we're gonna bring a strong female. Now, surround her by two. It creates tension, but at the same time also creates much more submission. And the difference, you know, two females, but one is a chocolate lab and the other one is a pit. And the pit definitely comes and walks in a different way, which a lot of time intimidates males. But see, he's being attracted by the female, actually.
4 more dogs of different breeds, genders, and energies join the welcoming committee. But will Dexter's attack habits resurface?
See the approach? Look at that. We did it. He passed the test. He wants to be part of our pack. And that's why Spot has no problem with him. That's it, it's over. It's part of our family now. Realistically speaking, there's not a lot of balanced pack in the country, but I wanted them to experience that it's possible, that dogs are tools, dogs are support system. I was very happy that Shiro came because it's very important that they both understand the same philosophy, they both experience the same activity.
Just before Mary Jane and Shiro leave, Caesar's assistant, Tina Madden, takes Dexter for a calm, assertive stroll around his new neighborhood.
When I saw her walk out with him, I wanted to stop her and say, wait, he needs his muzzle on and he's gonna react to bikes, but she didn't stop, she just ignored me, which was good.
Caesar takes this concept one step further when he brings Dexter along on another case. While walking with an aggressive beagle, Caesar hands Dexter's leash to the beagle's owner, who knows nothing about Dexter's checkered past.
He's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart.
This would be impossible in the eyes of so many people, even his owner. There's no way in the world, it will kill him. To say he's gonna kill him.
It looks like a very well-balanced dog.
Exactly, right now. Yeah. And that's the whole point, that they moved that quick. Dexter got a great time. I mean, from the moment she left, we didn't have one incident with Dexter. Hey, he's doing fantastic.
On reunion day, Mary Jane and Shiro bring their other dog, the calm, submissive Marnie.
Gonna control my pack. Notice the difference on the way they greet this one and the way, hey! The difference, the way they greet her versus the way they greet him.
Yeah.
They were almost about to kill each other when Dexter came. And your boy is right there. So now I'm gonna invite you to go in.
Okay.
Just walk in and just, it looks like you're ignoring him, but what you're asking him is just to follow you.
It was amazing. It's just so great to see him around other dogs, completely relaxed, and then to go out and watch him with bikes and rollerblades.
So if you notice, nobody's nervous about the presence of the bike, of the sound of the bike. See, he's right there. Yes.
Wow, that's awesome. I need to do this now.
Yes, yes. Yeah. That's the only way you can actually create what you want, when you change your experiences. But when you focus on your bad experiences, they keep coming back.
Right. He taught about the mental energy the first time, but I think I was concentrating more on, okay, have him walk here, okay, do the kick, and then that's going to solve it.
This time, it's all about mental. She was more relaxed than last time, so. And Dexter responded to it.
Ears back, that's really good. See the tail, nice, very comfortable, very
He's
happy.
not looking around at all.
Yeah, no, it's not. He's following. Right now, the only thing that mine is doing is following. Nothing else. There we go. Correction right there. Correction to the side.
Oh.
You saw the ears? That is a level 1 of excitement. Shh, hey. Don't keep the tension. Shh, hey. Let me show you. Okay, watch. This is what happened right now. You gave a correction, but you stay tense. That's what he went in to do that. So it's correction and relaxation.
Okay. Hey.
Very good, good job. That's big deal right there. Make it right, make it right. You going this way? Yeah.
Hey. Shh.
Yeah, never pull back. Look.
Okay.
Yeah. So if he goes...
Starting to get excited then.
Right there. Look.
You started to
Okay.
hold
See
him.
the touch?
Yeah.
The touch pulls him back. Look.
You started to hold him really tight.
Yeah.
So it's
It's so hard.
transferring nervousness to him.
Yeah. I definitely slip into that at home. Like, oh, he reacted. Oh, I can't do this. Or
Very nice. Right there. Good ears. No correction. It's in front. Get a correction.
Right.
You know, a lot of people say, well, you're Caesar. You have this way of being. But it's not just me. It's everybody. Everybody has this dog whisper in them. Just is waiting for you to awaken it, you know? Another bike over here. Go ahead. Take the challenge.
so if you
Take the challenge over there.
that way.
That way. It's a guy on a real bike coming. Pick your battle. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Now I'm nervous.
Yeah. Well, you questioned me. Instead of just going over there, you went into a different conversation.
Right.
And then you lost the flow.
Right.
I teach people not to see a bad moment as a failure. A bad moment is actually a time for you to rehabilitate yourself and you rehabilitate your dog. So it's actually the most important moment in rehabilitation when the dog misbehaves. That's pretty good, huh?
They're good.
So even if you have a bad moment, like right there, we had a bad moment, right? Just focus on how we did it. And don't hold down to the 2 seconds of instability.
Okay.
Because we have been more successful than unsuccessful.
I learned to make it simple, go with the flow, don't think too much. I got to see it, so what I did today is that try to do the same thing. I think Dexter responded.
This is perfect time for you to really celebrate yourself.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get a small bicycle so we can practice with him more. So it really feels more like it's not just one person, it's a pack.
I think that teamwork is a very powerful tool. You know, and in this case, you want a dog to be stable for the rest of his life. So if you work as a team to create this, this is what you get. See, and that to me is celebration. You know, okay, you went for a challenge, then you brought him into a pack of dogs and let him free. That's bigger reward.
Yeah, no, it just felt so good, you know, to walk him and to visualize him not reacting and him not react.
Look at that, that's a happy face.
Yeah.
That's a happy customer. If you want to change unwanted behavior, you must make a daily commitment to being a calm, assertive pack leader. Right, Daddy?
Hi, Caesar. We just wanted to show you how good we're doing, how they've calmed down with a little training and with all your suggestions.
I'm so proud that Linda stepped up to the plate and worked so hard to create a balanced pack. Linda, you are a true success story.
Hello?
Karina and Chris report that Olive will now jump into the car on her own, and there is a lot less drool to go around.
Thank you so much, Caesar, everybody. We're working on it. It's going to get better and better.
Mary Jane and Shiro continue the rehabilitation process with Dexter every day, but they remain a work in progress. The best news is that Mary Jane and Shiro refuse to give up.
I just want to say thanks to Caesar for helping us work through Dexter's issues.
Being your dog's full-time pack leader can be tough work, but it can also be one of the most rewarding jobs you'll ever have. Right, Daddy?